Hockey stream on part 2 of episode 446 of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights take on a Pacific Division rival in the San Jose Sharks at the Fortress. Can the Golden Knights defend the Fortress from a shark attack, or will the Sharks smell blood in the water? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right into part 2 of this doubleheader as the Golden Knights take on the Sharks in NHL 26 here on the VIG Lounge. Eichel wins the opening draw, and we're underway here from the Fortress. Mark Stone carries in, gets a shot away, and a save made by the Sharks netminder. I'm going to assume it's a Skarov, but we'll have to find that out. Korzak got it up to Barbashev. Then he's knocked off the puck. Back into the Shark zone, now carried out. Will Smith. Fresh Prince himself had the puck for the Sharks. And the Sharks lost it. Went to a little bit of no man's land, gathered in by Barbashev. Pounded by Smith the entire time. He must think he's back in West Philadelphia. But we're not on the playground anymore, boyo. We're at a hockey rink, so you're going to have to smarten up. Skinner knocked off the puck. And the Go Knights go chant. Pavel Dorofeev skates in. Far side shot off the pad of again, who I believe is a Skarov. I haven't been given confirmation yet. Oh no, it's Nedeljkovic. See, that's why I never actually said the name. Oh, and we lost the score clock again, because of course we did. Hopefully it'll magically come back like it did in the previous game. And look at that, 943 save percentage for a Penguins reject. Nothing against Ned. Hopefully he's doing well and enjoying his time in Northern California. Tomas Hertl with a big hit. And now, Golden Knights looking to regather. Ben Hutton tried to get it to up the ice, but was picked off by Ekman. Huge hit. Cross now to Mitch Marner. Puck deflected. Carried in. Score! Hutton! And it is indeed a grudge match. Maybe that's why we lost the score clock again. This one does make sense because they're in the same division. Huge hit by White Cloud to help set this up. But the goal is finished by Ben Hutton to give the Golden Knights a 1-0 lead. And hello, score clock. We have 4 shots on goal for the Golden Knights. None for the Sharks as of yet. They'll get one there, and a second one. Pair of saves by Schmidt. And Son will get in the red line and dump it in. Nearly halfway through the first, Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead off the stick of Ben Hutton. And they're looking for more. Smith a chance off the pad of Nedeljkovic. Out to the blue line, Coughlin lets it rip, and that goes off a shoulder and wide. Carlson trying to cut back, and Nedeljkovic pounces on it and sits down for the whistle. 9:49, and we are feeling fine as we're randomly highlighting Dmitry Orlov. Liljegren lost it. Up the right side. Now to Riley Smith after a couple of touches. Shoots, rebound off the pad of Nedeljkovic. What a save to rob Brandon Saad on the rebound. Yeah, I get why we're going to be highlighting Nedeljkovic. That was remarkable. Don't you dare tell me that's a 45% threat analysis. That was a dangerous chance. And the Sharks get it back. Carried in now by big Ryan Reeves. Former Golden Knight. Scored a playoff series winning goal against his hometown Winnipeg Jets in 2018. Puck's being carried in now by Caden Porzak. Shot deflected wide. Out to the blue line. Cross, not a stone. He scores! The Stone Cold Killer doing his best defensive impression with a bomb from the blue line. And the Golden Knights lead 2-0. There's a 15% on the shooting percentage. There's Ryan Warsofsky. He has more hair in NHL 26 than he does IRL. But he's got his finger on his chin. He's scheming. 6:01 to go in the first. Golden Knights with a 2-0 lead. Thanks to Ben Hutton and Mark Stone. Here's Stone, he's in again. Stone with a drive, that's more of a conventional Mark Stone position. Eichel lets it rip, and Nedeljkovic will hang on to that with 4:17 to go. Highlighting Jack Eichel. Lost the draw. Nick Leddy. Skated in and delivered a drive on Schmidt that he turned aside. Beautiful one-touch. Pass across, it deflected off Nedeljkovic for the corner. The Golden Knights settle it down, though. Backhand to the net. Stone. Down to Eichel. Eichel cuts in, and Nedeljkovic was ready for that. 2:09 remaining here in the opening frame. Golden Knights with a 2-0 lead. And certainly are trying to test Nedeljkovic even more. And the puck touched by Nedeljkovic, and it's going to be a penalty for playing the puck illegally. I don't agree with that penalty, but I'll take it. Oh, Nedeljkovic knows he gapped. There's Chance looking on. Looks like Barclay Gaudreau's going to serve it, I think. Hurdle wins it off the draw to Coughlin. Score! Viva Mitch Marner! Viva Mitch Marner on the power play, and the Golden Knights lead 3-0. Ball started by Coughlin. He lost the puck. Marner regathered it and was able to put it by. And with 59.3 to go in the opening period, the Golden Knights have already jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Beautiful defensive play. Puck's carried in now by their most recent Golden Knights goal scorer, Marner. Tried it again, and he couldn't get the rebound settled down. Or Hurdle would have had a glorious opportunity. Be that as it may, the VGK have themselves a 3-0 lead after 20 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats, shall we? Shots on goal, 15-7 in favor of the VGK. I thought it was worse than that, but the Sharks did wind up getting a fair bit of offensive zone time as the period went along. Hits, 11-10 in favor of the Golden Knights. Faceoffs, of course, dominated by the opposing team. I don't even know why I keep talking about it because it's always the same. But what I like to see there is a 1-for-1 on the man advantage. Mitch Marner with the latest as the Golden Knights lead at 3-0. Let's see what the second period has in store, shall we? Period 2, after 20 minutes down with 40 minutes to go, Golden Knights and Sharks here on the VIG Lounge. Golden Knights lost the draw, but then got it back. Mark Stone holds onto it for a long time. Gets it to Korzak. Korzak will send it in. Sharks get there first. Barbashev, though, with a hit to free up the puck. Got a shot away. It got blocked and went to the corner. Back out to the blue line. Korzak will let it rip. Gloved out of the air by Nedeljkovic, and he'll hang on with a little under 2 minutes off the clock. Smith to carry it in. And now McNabb will send it all the way around the boards. Collected by Eichel. Lost it. Now Skinner. Now Svet all the way down. Up now to Barbashev. Ivan Barbashev will gain the zone, get it to Stone. Across to Eichel! He just couldn't finish. That would have been an unreal passing play had it worked. But Eichel just was not able to settle the puck down. And now the Golden Knights find that they have to play defensively, hopefully for a short period of time. Hurdle dumps it into the Shark zone. Marner looked to get it. He didn't. Hurdle did. Oh my goodness, what a save by Nedeljkovic. He robbed Tomas Hurdle in front. Oh, good Lord, what a save. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Why not give a threat analysis for that? That was an insane save by Nedeljkovic on what looked like a high danger shot as we highlight Nedeljkovic and Schmid. Dorfield in front denied. He cannot buy a goal right now. .13:09 to go here in period number 2. Golden Knights pressing for more. But Nedeljkovic has made some remarkable saves. Here's Whitecloud with a chance. The rebound pops up in the air behind the net. Toffoli had it from the Sharks and lost it. Hurdle has it. He would hang on, but he drew a penalty. He'll take that. As Warsofsky wants an explanation. Golden Knights already 1-for-1. And sorry, you can't do that. Wenberg to the box. For a cross check on Hurdle. Anything once, you can do twice. Let's see if this pertains to this particular power play. as the great Doc Emmerich would say. Pass across. Carlson. Up to Eichel. Eichel. Drifts in, shoots, and a pad save. Again, Nedeljkovic, he may have given up 3 in the first, but he seems like a whole new goalie so far in the second. Golden Knights having to reset. Carlson to Stone. That goes off of Nedeljkovic. Marner. Cross to Coghlan. Up the right side now for Pavel Dorofeev. Dorofeev with a chance, couldn't get it to go. And that shot deflects wide. Stone. Tried to get it down to Marner. Puck knocked away. Golden Knights have it carried in now by Dylan Coghlan. He lets it rip. The rebound pops up. Marner with a chance. Turned aside by Nedeljkovic. Out to the blue line now for Smith. That shot's blocked. Oh, that would have been a glorious opportunity, but it was not to be. Marner with a shot. Hurdle with a shot. That one actually hit the net. That'll do it for the man advantage. Golden Knights took a while to get going, but they definitely had some chances toward the end of that power play. Just weren't able to capitalize. Ivan Barbashev. Oh, my word. What a save by Nedeljkovic. Knocked down. White Cloud. Up the middle to Korzak. Korzak a drive. Denied. Caden Korzak. Gonna get it in. Puck's carried in now by Colton Sissons. Sissons shot, denied. Now, Commissar, chance denied. And Nedeljkovic will hang on. 4:45 to go in period 2. Alex Nedeljkovic with some remarkable saves to keep this score as it is. 3-0. Golden Knights still with a heavy emphasis on offensive zone pressure and multiple chances, but Nedeljkovic has not made the bleeding any worse. Looks like a completely different goaltender between the first and second period. And Simmons will test him as well. Rebound denied. As we're getting down to the final 3 minutes here in the middle period. Golden Knights still lead by 3. Oh, that was a bad giveaway in front. Thankfully, Schmid with a bailout. Was not a corporate bailout, but it was a bailout nonetheless. White Cloud of drive, and Nedeljkovic will hang on. Golden Knights heavily outshooting the Sharks, 34-8, now that we've got a shot clock. And we're down to just under 2 minutes to go in this opening, or in the second frame. Golden Knights carry it in. It's Mark Stone, who has a goal tonight, looking for another one. Eichel scores! Eichel motorcycle on the rebound, and the Golden Knights lead 4-0. And there's Warsofsky Don't like the look of his body language on the bench right now. .3 to go. As the Sharks win another draw. Carried in now by Marner. He'll let it go. Long drive. Hurdle in front. Denied by Nedeljkovic. Out to the blue line. Can't shoot when you're knocked down, bud. Just saying. Golden Knights extend the lead 4-0 after 2. .37-10 are the shots on goal in favor of the VGK. Hits 25-15. Did not win a single faceoff, I don't believe, in that entire period. But be that as it may, Golden Knights with 3 even-strength goals and a power play goal are sitting pretty as we go into the final frame. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see what this third has to offer, shall we? Shot deflects. Schmidt. Oh, nice save as the deflected shot generated a chance for Celebrini. And there will be no Selly on that one. Marcone carries in for the Golden Knights, knocked off the puck. Eichel regathers. That shot's deflected wide. Barbashev will take a turn now, and Nedeljkovic will pounce on that and get a whistle. Little under 2 minutes gone here in the third period. That is not exactly the most ideal way to look at that hit. There we go. Zach Whitecloud up to 4 hits on the game. Definitely smart guy to target, and Tyler Toffoli. .18:06 remaining. Early stages of the third period. Up to Flex. Up the left side. Carried in now by Pavel Dorofeev. Long flutter, Marner tips it in! Praise be to number 93 as the Golden Knights lead by a fistful! Mitch Marner on the doorstep gets his second, has 35 points on the year so far. And Hurdle wins that draw as the second line looked to go to work and then lost the puck. Puck deflects. McNabb's got a hit and an assist now. Marner looking for the hat trick, and he gets it! What a beauty! Goal free for number 93, and the hats come flying out of the stands here at the Fortress. This seemed to just materialize out of nowhere. Suddenly, Mitch Marner's on a partial break. Makes no mistake. And the Golden Knights now lead it 6-0. And I think we are going to see a goaltending change now, which makes a lot more sense than in the previous game. And if you check that out at the end, you'll understand why. Riley Smith carries in. He'll fire off the pad of the Sharks netminder. Brandon Saad around the net. Flung one that went wide. Now it's Hutton's turn. Lost the puck for the Golden Knights. Got a shot off, and Askarov will hang on. We're going to be taking a look at Jack Eichel, who's found the back of the net tonight. As the Stars have definitely come out to play for Vegas. And there's Eichel's goal on the rebound. Mark Stone with a goal, Eichel with a goal, Marner with 3. I'm trying to think who else scored there. Big knockdowns. As the Golden Knights look to add. Riley Smith. Lost the puck. Oh, it's Ben Hutton. And it looks like we've got an injury. A Sharks player is down. And Jeremy Lauzon has to answer the bell. Oh, and he lost that fight, unfortunately, against Hakanpää. And we've got an injured Shark. As we've got Jeremy Lauzon and Yanni Hakanpää each in the box for 5 minutes for a fight. Mark Stone drifts to the net, denied by Askarov. What a save! And Barbashev will dump it in. Left it along the wall by Mark Stone. He cuts to the front, he scores! Another one for 61. The captain puts the Golden Knights up by the extra point. We've got 7 goals. Who knew the secret was playing against the Sharks? And Mitch Marner now up to 37 points. More than halfway through this third period. And Mark Stone will gain the red line and send it in. Shark got there first. Cross down to Klingberg. Now Smith. To Jeff Skinner with a chance turned aside. It's kind of nice that he's not playing with the Oilers anymore because, you know, Skinner and Skinner was kind of confusing. Sounds like a really shitty law firm. Heard in an accident, call Skinner and Skinner. Here's Pavel Dorofeev. He's been snake bit for a little while, trying to find the back of the net. He will not on this exchange. Beautiful play. White Cloud will send it the rest of the way. It floats in on Askarov, and I thought it was going to be that kind of night. Golden Knights' upcoming schedule, taking on Connor Bedard and friends, a.k.a. the Chicago Blackhawks. Carlson wins it back to White Cloud, and he lets a bomb go from the blue line. Here's Toffoli. And Schmidt said, Saad gains the red line, sends it in. And White Cloud chases it down in deep. Liljeberg. That's now in the Golden Knights zone. Hutton looks to get it out. White Cloud up the right side. Oh! And William Karlsson temporarily became a San Jose Shark. Glad to see that Lauzon's okay after the fight. And Graf took advantage of a gap, and the Sharks are on the board. It's 7-1. .9 remaining in this third. Sharks are on the board, but too late. It's all over but the crying at this point. Puck's carried in by Barbashev. Ivan Barbashev shoots, denied off the pad of Askarov. Eichel with a long drive, handled by Askarov. That'll do it. As the Golden Knights lay the smackdown on the Sharks in Vegas, coming away with a 7-1 win. Take one last look at the stats before we finish up for the day, shall we? Shots on goal, 49-21 in favor of the Sharks, or excuse me, in favor of the Golden Knights. What am I saying? Hits 36-23 in favor of the Golden Knights. And, man, I said that with such conviction. Oh, I was looking at the score maybe. My bad. Golden Knights, though, with the dominance and shot advantage, 49-21. Sharks did win in one area, though, and, of course, that's the face-off dot, along with the passing percentage too. But Golden Knights won where it counts. 6 goals at even strength, 1 goal at man advantage for a huge 7-1 win. Thank you all for tuning into this doubleheader here on the VIG Lounge. Once again, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a sensational Sunday, everybody. Or Saturday, I should say. Sorry. Oh my God, I can't even get my days right. It's time for me to sign off for sure. Cheers, everybody.